wait till 6 seconds. Oi. Some of you who watch
I'm
this...
touching grass, Alpha, just like the youngsters say I should.
No, the youngsters told you to smoke it, not to touch it.
Why would I smoke the grass? I like the grass. I don't want to burn it and kill it.
It's about taking care of your own lungs.
Oh wait, this is not grass. This is dirt and sticks and I think more dirt
Well, it tastes
and
better.
leaves. I'm not touching grass. Damn it.
It tastes better, I promise you. Anyway, just a set of trivia cards that I kind of wanted to run through for myself. So to make this a little bit.
Bob, I could definitely sure this is not taste better.
How unfortunate for you.
Blech.
So you'll notice that there is a subject on the left side of these trivia cards here. Given the choice, would you like troubadours or music?
If I read correctly, troubadour?
However it's pronounced.
Ah. I don't think I'm particularly good with either of these.
Well,
I think I stand a better chance at music, though.
okay, fine. Then here, take this card here to somewhere. All right. So now these are Trivial Pursuit cards. So these are going to be in the standard order of Trivial Pursuit categories, which runs from top to bottom: geography, entertainment, literature. Uh, what's purple again? Forget what purple is off the top of my head, but science is green, sports is orange. Uh, Shit, this is going to bother me. Stand by. Trivial.
I think orange is sports.
Orange is sports. Green is science. The only one I don't have off the top of my head is purple. And will you stop doing shit I'm not telling you to do? Oh, sorry. Yellow is history and brown is literature. Or purple is literature.
Where's brown?
Purple is literature.
Oh,
They
okay.
they interchange between brown and purple, but anyhow. So
I can definitely tell you I can't answer any of these.
well, good. Get your hand off my screen so I know you're not on my shot. Okay, we'll try this anyway. Geography for music. Who combined Werewolves of London and Sweet Home Alabama to make his own hit All Summer Long?
John Lennon?
Kid Rock.
Oh
Entertainment.
god, of course it was Kid Rock.
Entertainment. What TV show is often credited with giving us the phrase, "It's got a good beat and it's easy to dance to"?
American Idol?
American Bandstand. History. Whose wife inspired Eric Clapton's
That's freaking
song
Dave.
Layla?
Layla's husband?
Give me a name, smartass.
Biggest Dickus?
George Harrison. Another Beatle, incidentally enough. In what
Oh
illusion...
god damn it.
Literature. In what illusion-filled Procol Harum song would you find the lyrics, "If music be the food of love," and "As the miller told his tale"? Yeah, you're right, you'll never
Honey,
know.
that degree wasn't worth shit?
A whiter shade of pale.
Yeah, honey, that degree wasn't worth shit.
Science. What intersection should you visit to buy Love Potion number 9? I don't know how that's science, but okay.
I feel like I vaguely have heard this one before. Intersection 34?
Give me a little more. 34 and
28?
34 and Vine.
Wait, hold on. Are you kidding me that I was actually right on guessing the number 34?
Yes, you were.
God damn it! My favorite
You
rule has
just
come back to bite me.
you just needed the other part of the intersection. And sports. What NFL team is responsible for the 1985 song and video, The Super Bowl Shuffle?
The Titans?
The Bears. Chicago.
Oh, that's where he got his handle from.
Hmm.
Someone I know.
Now, what are these troubadours?
Uh, um, Name one of the two prisons that Johnny Cash recorded a live album at.
Alcatraz.
Nope. What is Folsom Prison and San Quentin?
Hmm.
What stoner comedy duo was discovered in 1970 at a West Hollywood club called the Troubadour?
Hall and Oates.
Cheech and Chong.
Oh, yeah.
What Dust Bowl troubadour inspired the Mermaid Avenue albums from Billy Bragg and Wilco?
John Denver.
Woody Guthrie.
Hmm.
Who wrote the lyric, "It's better to burn out than to fade away"?
Cyndi Lauper.
Neil Young.
Hmm.
What was Bob Dylan's first album to go electric?
12 Years a Slave.
Oh God. Okay, this one has its own paragraph, but bringing it all back home.
Mm-hmm.
For an acoustic folk singer to use electric instruments was quite controversial at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Hasbro of 2009 wanted you to know that.
I'm sure they did.
What country legend won a Grammy for his 2008 album Troubadour?
McGraw.
George Strait.
Okay. Here, let me grant you this.
I only use Troubadour because
Here.
Jeffrey Bezos.
You can off that card.
I did.
Would you like rice or magic?
You know what? I'll take magic, so.
Yeah, take rice out of my way. Geography. In which land of Disney's Magic Kingdom would you be able to fly with Peter Pan and visit the Seven Dwarfs and get out of my shot?
Okay, want to say Neverland?
You're a bit close for me to flip this card.
Actually, do you want me to take a picture of where I'm actually viewing? Because I can actually barely make out the size of your hand. I'm all the way zoomed out.
That's fine. Just as long as you're nowhere near this card, that's all, because I actually don't know. Anyway. What was your answer?
Neverland?
Fantasyland.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
That was a trick question.
What is the first entertainment? What is the first name of the Goblin King who performs the song Magic Dance in the film Labyrinth?
Jared. I swear to God if it's anything else.
Jareth. TH, not D. Here, come over here and take a look at this picture on the card.
Wait, can I?
Yes.
Okay, zooming in.
History. In what deck of cards, designed in the 15th century Italy, might you find a card with this image on it?
I swear to God if it's not a tarot card.
Are you saying tarot?
Tarot. Tarot.
Right, go away. And
Where's Abdul when I need him?
tarot is correct.
Okay, I still want to try other questions.
What do you mean?
Like, I still want to go down the rest of the
Oh
list.
no, we're going to. Each question's worth a point.
So
Enter
I'm the only one in the lead.
art and literature. What magic spell causes a wizard's wand to fly out of their hand in the Harry Potter books?
Expelliarmus?
Yeah, I don't even need to flip the card to know that's correct.
I'm
Science.
90% sure that's the right one.
It is.
I mean,
Science.
technically, Stupefy can do the same thing if used correctly.
Yeah, but what's the outright spell for it? Expelliarmus.
Quite certain it's the one that's Latin for disarming someone.
Hmm. Science. What small spineless cactus has well known hallucinogenic properties?
Uh. Tone.
The peyote. P.
Okay, well, that's two for me then.
Hmm. Sports. What is the nickname of Orlando Magic basketball player and NBA All Star Dwight Howard?
Magic Johnson?
Superman. Starting center for Team USA at the '08 Olympics.
Okay then. Rice. What city's treat is rice-a-roni?
San Francisco.
Correct. On what game show did former NFL star Jerry Rice team up with Anna Trebunskaya?
Jerry Rice and Anna Trebunskaya.
Uh huh. If you want, you can come and look at the name because
There's no
this
need
is a
there's no need for that, and I wouldn't exactly call this a game show per se as much as a competition show, but it's Dancing with the Stars.
technically the way it works is Dancing with the Stars. They came in second to Drew Lakey and Cheryl Burke.
Cheryl Burke, yeah.
What are the three ingredients of Rice Krispie treats?
Rice Krispies, marshmallow, and
Honestly, I would never have been able to guess this third ingredient personally.
I'm going to say flour.
No, butter or margarine.
That does make a fair amount of sense.
It does, but I would never guess it because everyone just thinks about the marshmallow.
Yeah.
Anne Rice's son is also a best-selling novelist. What's his name?
Rice.
Gonna need a bit more than that.
Okay. Fried
Quite a bit
rice.
more, actually.
Fried rice.
Christopher Rice. He's written Blindfall, Light Before Day, and The Snow Garden.
Never
God,
read,
does he sound awful.
never read a damn one of them.
I don't doubt it. Which is not a variety of rice? Arborio, Amaru, Basmati, or Bulgur?
Basmati.
Bulgur, it's a wheat product.
Oh.
What steps are health professionals What steps are health professional following when they treat injuries with rice?
The drowned
That's
cell.
rice that is all capital.
The
By the way.
drowned. Oh. Oh, the acronym. I was at first going to suggest the drowned cell phone remedy.
Is that your
But
final answer?
of course it's not my final answer. Haven't you ever watched Hollywood Squares where they tell joke answers first?
Nope.
Yeah, it shows.
Mine was not a happy childhood. Blame my brother.
Yeah. Anyway, let me think.
Do 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 dee do dee do dee do 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 do.
Rest, ice, cast, elevate.
Ooh, so close. Rest, ice, compression, elevation.
Scheisse.
Very close, honestly.
Not quite close enough.
Well, that's still 2-2.
Indeed. Would you like planes, trains, and automobiles or dangerous animals?
Dangerous animals.
Okay. Geography. Name three of the big five African animals, and I will give you three strikes to work with.
Lion.
Correct.
Buffalo.
Correct.
Elephant.
And the other two are leopard and rhinoceros. Although coined as a hunting term, safaris of all kinds now use it. Very well done.
Yay!
Entertainment. What 2005 documentary tells the story of Timothy Treadwell, a bear expert who was killed by a bear?
Ted Bear?
Nope. Grizzly Man.
Huh.
History. According to legend, what killed Cleopatra?
Was it a king cobra?
Right general animal, wrong species. It was an asp.
Well, shit.
Art and lit. In Lord of the Rings, to what fiery creature does Gandalf say, "You shall not pass"?
Okay, that is bullshit. Maiars, especially, are not considered animals, not even the Balrogs among them.
So what exactly are you saying?
Balrog, and it's not an actual animal. It's actually a sentient spirit.
Well, regardless of all else, Balrog is correct.
Damn right it is.
Science. What computer has a series of operating systems named after big cats, including jaguar, panther, and snow leopard?
That is not where I thought that question was gonna go. Is it Linux?
They are Macintosh operating systems.
Screw
Sports.
you, Jobs. Screw you.
Sports. What was the first team named after a large carnivorous mammal to win a Super Bowl?
To win a Super Bowl named after a large carnivorous animal. No, technically I could use the 49ers.
I mean, I wouldn't
That's
stop
not
you.
my answer, but technically they count.
I mean, look, I wouldn't stop you if that was your choice.
Uh, is there a sports team that's named after a bear? I want to say it's like Grizzlies.
You want to say Grizzlies?
I want to say Grizzlies.
You should have just kept it simple and said the Bears, because once again it is the Bears. Chicago.
Oh, god damn it, I forgot about that already.
1986, they beat the Patriots 46 to 10. Pretty big fucking gap.
Well,
Okay.
still 4 to your 2. Planes, trains, and automobiles. What city are Steve Martin and John Candy trying to reach in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Oh god, it is explicitly referring to the movie.
Detroit.
Chicago. What was the name given to the special edition 2009 DVD release of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Higher, faster, and heavier.
The Those Aren't Pillows edition.
Yes,
What airlines
yes, they are
like
pillows.
one...
You've obviously never slept on a pair of tits if you don't think they're pillows.
I have slept on my own chest. I'm going to actually stop right there.
Yeah, you might want to, like, not.
What airline's flight 182 went down on June 23rd, 1980?
You're asking for an airline?
Uh-huh.
American.
Oh, so close. Air India. The bombing killed 329 people in a single largest mass murder in Canadian history.
Oops.
Wow, this was supposed to be a night of comedy. What Chuck... Give me a sec.
Yes, as the guy who was about
What
to make
Chuck Alanuic novel recounts the memories of a death cult member dictated into an airplane's black box?
That sounds an awful lot like the plot of Up.
No. Survivor.
I was hoping for a bigger reaction than that. Go on.
What is an emesis bag better known as?
A colostomy bag.
Similar product, wrong direction.
What is
Air
it?
sickness bag.
Oh,
Emesis is the technical term for vomit.
oh, a barf bag. Okay.
Yeah. What Canadian champ car driver was killed in a crash at the 1999 Marlboro 500?
Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Greg Moore.
Hmm. Okay. Would you like They Live in Public or Bond Ape Tits?
I believe that's Appletini.
Whatever. What do you want?
I feel like I'm gonna suck at both of these, so I'll take They Live in. What did that say? Public? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, they live in Pubic.
Hey, get those crabs out of there.
History. Speaking of crabs, in what country was the U.S. open air prison in Guantanamo Bay?
Well, why did it move me all the way over there? Repeat that again?
In what country was the U.S. open air prison at Guantanamo Bay?
In what country?
Yeah.
Chile?
Cuba.
Ah, damn it. Ay, ay, ay.
Entertainment. Who jumped on Oprah's couch and called NBC's Matt Lauer glib?
I have no freaking idea. Was it Jeffrey Dahmer?
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a Tom Cruise stunt.
What politician said President Franklin D. Roosevelt spoke about the stock market crash on TV? An impossibility since in 1929 TV was experimental and FDR was not yet president.
Billy Joel?
Future president and just as senile now, if not more so, Joe Biden.
Ah, we're getting timely now, aren't we?
Well, remember, 2009. That's the cap here, so this is really one big history test. Art and Lit. What Irish author what Irish author mused, "There is only one thing in the world worse than being talked about, and that is not being talked about."
Arthur C. Clarke?
Oscar Wilde.
Ah, so close.
Science. What is erythrophobia?
Fear of large numbers?
Fear of blushing. Yes, you heard me. Fear of blushing.
I feel like I need to smack the psychologist who came up with that one.
What sports? What basketball player earned infamy in 2004 for going into the stands after a fan had hit him with a full drink cup?
Dr. Dre?
Ron Artest.
So close.
Okay.
In what country... Yeah, friggin' reset. In what country is Tusker beer made?
Italy.
Kenya.
Hmm.
Never would have been my guess. How tall was Julia Child? 5'3", 5'8", or 6'2"?
I believe she was tall. 6'2".
2. During World War II, she wanted to enlist in the U.S. Army or Navy, but was too tall.
Yeah,
Wait, does that mean I wouldn't have been able to get into the Army or Navy then? I'm 6'4".
Not sure if the rules were different for women then.
Most likely they were. In what documentary film does Morgan Spurlock eat only at McDonald's for 1 month?
Supersize Me.
He gains 11 kilograms in the process.
No shit.
Who sums up his eating manifesto as eat food, not too much, mostly plants?
Obama.
Michael Pollan, as stated in his book In Defense of Food, An Eater's Manifesto. What element is added to vegetable oil to make it more stable, often resulting in trans fats? Trans fats.
What
More
element?
than meets the calorie.
What element, you say?
Yes.
Potassium.
So close, but it is hydrogen.
Ah.
Thankfully not liquid. Hydrogen.
Hmm.
What is added to a fuzzy navel to make a hairy navel?
Mm, I'm gonna say rum.
Close, but not accurate, comrade. For
Vodka.
it is water
Vodka.
that is added.
I thought you were gonna say vodka.
Well, no. In Russian, vodka means water.
So it's basically just watered down whatever that is. Which is
Well, it is vodka,
Oh,
but in Russian, vodka means water.
you would know that, huh?
I got it from an anime that had multiple semi-immortal bisexual chicks. One of them being Russian. But yes, a fuzzy navel is typically just peach schnapps and orange juice. So that's what they were drinking in Shrek 2.
Schnapps.
Or no, that was actually Shrek 3, I forgot.
Are you forgetting a question?
No, that was the last one.
That was a sports question?
Apparently.
I see. Well, in any event, it is for all. And would you like Africa or bottoms up?
Bottoms up, I feel like I've got a better shot at that.
History. What is the name of the lowest point in the ocean?
Mariana Trench?
Correct. Entertainment. If you like getting caught in the rain, are not much into yoga, but have half a brain, what cocktail might you also enjoy?
Margarita?
It was one of the top 10 songs of
No, Pina Coladas.
Yeah,
Pina Coladas.
too late, however. You said margarita.
I was mostly thinking to the fact that I often, anytime I got a or frozen margarita, there was a friggin' umbrella in it.
Perhaps, but you came in with the right one too late. It is a pina colada.
Get on with it already.
History. What cocktail shares a name with the nickname of a 16th century English queen?
Catherine?
Bloody Mary.
Oh, god damn it.
What is this?
So, if it had said a tomato-based drink, I would have gotten that one.
Art and Lit. What Cuban cocktail was said to be Ernest Hemingway's drink of choice?
I only know of one Cuban drink, although I'm pretty sure it's Puerto Rican. The coquito?
A mojito.
No, I said coquito.
Yes, but mojito is correct.
No, no, no. I'm telling you, the correct way to say it is coquito.
No. Sorry.
Yes.
Wait, are you being serious? Do you have some proof to show me of this?
My proof is everything that I say. I have as much proof as the average MAGA member.
Which is enough to get you disqualified from the entire game, not just a wrong answer.
Exactly.
Science. From what plant is tequila made?
All I know about tequila is that it's from South America and you put a worm in it.
Mm-hmm. But
Ah, the techie plant?
the agave. And
Really?
and I don't know how this
It
is.
comes from a cactus?
Yep. And I don't know how this is a sports question, but where does Jimmy Buffett search for his lost shaker of salt?
His pants?
Man, you're gonna kick yourself for this one. Withstand the rain again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt.
I got only 1 point there, right?
Yep. Some people claim that there ain't no one to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Okay.
Alright. In what African country would you find Mount Kilimanjaro? Angola, Ethiopia, or Tanzania?
That is Ethiopia.
Tanzania.
Okay.
What band sang about blessing the rains down in Africa in 1983?
Classics.
If you don't get this,
Yeah.
I will be forever embarrassed
Yeah.
because even I would get this.
Yeah, classic song, Toto.
What was the name of Uganda's brutal and moody president, a role played by Forrest Whitaker in The Last King of Scotland?
Ooh. Morgan
I
Freeman.
think I need to go watch this because it's Forrest Whitaker.
Morgan Freeman.
Idi Amin.
Hmm.
Whitaker won the Best Actor Oscar in 2007 for his performance. What novella follows Marlowe's journey up a river to meet Mr. Kurtz?
Where the Wild Things Are.
Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. What scientist is known for discovering that chimpanzees could make and use tools?
Jane Goodall.
She also observed that chimps are not vegetarians.
Uh-huh.
What is the first African country to host soccer's World Cup?
South Africa.
In 2010. What is that, a solid 7 to my 5?
6. Do you want rainforests or the alphabet?
I'll go with alphabet.
Yeah, of course.
Listen, my brother taught me something. I hope.
Geography. Alphabetically, what U.S. state comes first?
Well, I'll begin this like I began a song that was once very familiar to me. Alabama.
That is right.
Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas.
In the entertainment, in the Jackson 5 hit ABC, what is it simple as?
1, 2, 3.
It was as easy as 1, 2, 3, and as simple as Do, Re, Mi.
Son of a...
History.
One of the few things I know from that goddamn song. I'm sorry, Mikey. I know you're shuffling and friggin' moonwalking in your grave.
History. The ABC book of what? Well, actually, this may be swapped, but whatever. The next question reads, regardless, the ABC book of what author includes Silly Sammy Slick, who sipped 6 sodas and got sick, sick, sick?
What is Dr. Seuss?
It is Dr. Seuss's ABCs, yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That was just out of my ass.
Alright. Art and Lit. What language do we get the word alphabet from?
Is it the Germans?
The word is derived from the first two letters of the Greek alphabet, alpha and beta. Alphabet. Get it?
I'll show you a beta.
Science. What alphabet, often called the IPA, shows the sounds of spoken language using 107 letters?
Phonetic?
That is correct. I'll give that to you. The full meaning of the acronym is the International Phonetic Alphabet, but it is shorthanded to phonetics. So yes, I'll give that to you.
I just know that because anytime you look at how something's pronounced, you call it how it's spelt phonetically.
Mm. Well, however you got there, you got there.
I got one!
Sports. What insurance company name did NBA All Stars spell? Let me start that again. What insurance company name did NBA All Stars spell in their 2009 competition instead of the traditional horse?
Affleck?
Right track, Geico. You know how horse is played, right?
Uh, each time you fail a challenge and the other person wins, you get a letter, and when you get all five, you're the horse.
Essentially, yes. You got to do a set of tricks that are bigger and better than the person who went before you.
That's a special kind of horse then.
Hmm. Well, in any event, it was a five-letter insurance company, so that's what put you on the right track. But it's Geico, who sponsored the All-Star game, which is why they did it. Okay, 6-8.
I only got two. I thought I got three.
You were at 6-5. You're now at 6-8.
Oh, okay. You were confusing me with the way you were putting it. Okay, rainforests. What rainforest found on the BC coast is home to the largest tracts of temperate rainforest in the world?
I'm just going to say the Amazon. Let that be it.
The GBR, the Great Bear Rainforest.
Hmm.
Who played the title role in the 1992 film Medicine Man about a man searching for a cure for cancer in the Amazon?
Robin Williams.
Trust me. You might kick yourself for this one, but Sean Connery.
No, I won't. Never seen it.
Protesters drew international attention when they blocked the logging of what old-growth forest on the Vancouver Island in 1993?
The Trudeau wetlands.
Uh, okay, this answer kind of half doesn't make sense. The Clayoquot Sound. The band Midnight Oil performed at a demonstration.
It's a body of water.
Well, that's the answer.
Hmm.
What 1982 novel by Paul Theroux tells the story of an American family who relocates to the Central American jungle?
Pitfall.
The Mosquito Coast.
Hmm.
What snake, whose green variety is the largest in the world, makes its home in the waterways and jungles of the Amazon, and can easily grow very, very large?
The boa constrictor.
The anaconda don't. The anaconda don't want none unless you got buns.
So the answer is buns.
The green anaconda can measure more than 9 meters and weigh over 225 kilograms. What's that to freedom units?
A lot. I believe that gets up to 495 pounds.
Sounds about right.
And
All I know is I saw the one movie with Ice Cube.
And bearing in mind as well, A, that is a squeezer snake, and B, that thing is pure muscle. You do not.
9 meters of it.
You do not.
In fact, well, I was going to say, in fact, there are many times where divers will just come across almost 30-foot long pythons and anacondas in those rivers.
Yep.
And for the most part, they're very lazy at that size.
Yeah, but if you get close enough, they're gonna feed on you.
Only if they're hungry.
Or if you piss them off.
Average snakes, when they've actually eaten their fill, can go up to at least a week before needing to eat again.
Yeah, but if you piss one off enough, it's not about needing to eat.
Eh.
Like, don't kick it while it's sleeping, or anything like that.
What video game company launched a set of puzzle-type games in 2008 titled Zence's Rainforest, marketed to women?
Oh, God. I know.
You might actually get this.
Yeah, I know the series, too. I'm just thinking who did it.
Well, just think about who was actually physically around at that time period.
No, I know. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, wait. Sorry, it's 2008. I was thinking it was the 90s or 80s. 2008, that... Oh, God. Yeah, no, this question just becomes a whole lot more difficult.
I'm gonna mispronounce this, I'm sure, because they're German, but I believe it is Scheinen.
It's a wrong!
What is it?
It's a wrong!
Give me the
Do you
question.
not get the hint?
Give me the question again.
What video game company launched a set of puzzle-type puzzle-type
game
games?
company. It's Nintendo. I thought.
Oh,
I swear to God, I thought I heard you say developer.
no, I did say video game company.
Shit.
I'll take China.
Will you? And what am I taking?
Yes. Shoes.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Geography. What two colors are on the Chinese flag?
Is it yellow and red?
Yes, it is.
Oh, thank God. For a solid second there, I was thinking I confused it with Russia.
Entertainment. What Chinese language martial arts film was a surprise U.S. hit in 2000?
Is it a Bruce Lee film?
You don't think I'm going to answer that, do you?
Ah. 2000 Chinese martial arts film. I'm trying to remember what came out in the 2000s. Mostly I can just remember The Matrix. But that's not Chinese.
A succulent Chinese meal?
Is that a hint?
No. It is a reference to a very old meme.
You know what? I'm just gonna shoot my shot. Enter the Dragon.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Ah, motherfucker.
History. What nickname for a group of Chinese communist leaders accused of treason after Mao died in 1976 is also the name of a British post-punk band?
Motley Crue?
Gang of Four.
Huh.
Art and Lit. What book on military strategy was written by Sun Tzu in the 6th century BC?
The Art of War!
Of course. Science. What is the term for the level, flooded field in which rice is grown?
I have two wolves inside of me. One is saying, "Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker." The other is saying, "Rice paddy." I don't think rice paddy is right, so I want to go with the joke answer. But I'm afraid that I'm actually wrong and rice paddy is right. There are two wolves inside of me, and they are fighting viciously. You know what? I'm going for the joke. Welcome to the rice field, motherfucker.
You flipped a coin that had a heads and a tails on it. Would you care to guess which side it landed on?
Tails?
Yeah,
It was rice paddy?
yeah.
I thought it would be, but at this point, the joke was worth it.
Yeah. Sports. What ancient Chinese board game is played by strategically placing white and black game pieces on a grid?
Would it surprise you that since you started that question, I held my breath trying to force the answer?
Depends on how much you know about foreign games, I guess.
I don't think this is the right answer, but is it shogi?
It is Go.
Damn it. Oh, right, it's Go from friggin' Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. 6-10.
Oh, wait, no, Hunter x Hunter didn't have Go. Wait, so I'm done?
Yep.
Okay. Shoes. What country did distance runner Zola Budd represent without shoes in the 1984 Olympics?
What African country?
What country?
What country?
Zola Budd, 1984 Olympics.
That sounds.
Without shoes.
Yeah, that sounds African. I'm going to say Kenya.
I'm gonna say Great Britain.
Oh.
What brand of shoes are stolen off Carrie Bradshaw's feet in an episode of Sex and the City?
Air Jordans.
Manolo Blahniks.
Oh.
In what country did wooden platform thong sandals called Geta originate from?
Germany.
Japan.
Oh.
The Honorable Nippon, with their mighty nipples. Dorothy's magic slippers were ruby in the movie The Wizard of Oz, but what color were they in the book?
Blue.
Silver. Ruby was chosen so that the shoes would stand out against the yellow brick road. Well, Liza P. has some problems then. What bony big toe bump can be caused by wearing too tight shoes?
A bunion.
Correct. What scores the most points in horseshoes? A ringer, leaner, or a shoe out of count? I have a feeling you're going to get this one.
A ringer.
You're a ring-a-ding-ding. I think I got time for one more round.
Alright then. Would you like snow or fashion victims?
I'll take snow.
Okay, geography. An anomalous phenomenon caused what color snow to fall in Siberia on February 2nd, 2007?
I want to go with green.
Orange. Most likely caused by a heavy sandstorm in neighboring Kazakhstan.
That is very weird.
Entertainment. In what movie does evil emanate from a television screen airing static snow, causing one of the characters to proclaim, "They're here"?
See, that's the one that, or that's the part that finally sold it for me. The answer is Poltergeist.
Yes, it is.
The original, not the remakes.
History. Students, parents, and teachers from 60 schools in London, Ontario broke a world record by making what in the snow?
See, I'm in the lead, so I'm going to purposely give the wrong answer and say Piss Angels.
And the answer you would have given had you not been in the lead?
Snow Angels.
Yeah, Snow Angels. 15,851 to be exact. Art,
Damn.
art and lit. The hat that made Frosty the Snowman come to life was made of what fabric?
Ah. Felt?
Silk.
Damn.
Science. What water sport do experts recommend you mimic if you're caught in an avalanche?
See, I don't know because the only real water sport that I know of is water polo.
Is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
Simpler than that. Just swim through it. Sports. What 1998 Olympic snowboarding athlete's blood test revealed traces of marijuana?
Michael Phelps?
Ross Rebaglati.
Eh.
Okay. 8 to 11. I need 3 to tie and 4 to win for this session.
Fashion victims. In what city, the second largest in the US, did Michael Jackson's hair catch fire while he shot a Pepsi commercial?
uh,
My only hint is that it's not near us.
yeah, I was fairly certain before, but I really wish you wouldn't do stuff like that. Now I'm even more certain it's Los Angeles.
Absolutely correct, and there is no way that me saying that guaranteed that answer.
Well, yes, it did, because it was between New York and LA for me.
Oh. Fair point then. Uh, yeah, no, I just remember that that was the excuse that Robot Chicken used to have an alien Michael Jackson.
Mm.
What model turned activist lost her left leg below the knee after being struck by a police motorcycle in 1993?
Hmm. Well, isn't that just like the cops to run down an innocent?
Eh. What defines innocence anymore?
Hmm.
Because I'll tell you, the cops aren't exactly 100% reliable in that regard anymore.
Cops are not reliable at all. Uh, Let me think though. It's another one of those stories I heard something about.
Would you like a hint?
No. Uh, the only one I can think of is Paul McCartney's wife, and that was Heather Mills.
That is correct. She would marry him 9 years later.
Mm.
According to author Nicholas Coleridge, what Italian designer coined the phrase fashion victim? Come on, you've seen JoJo Part 6.
Yeah, I know, I have.
Doesn't help at all with this, but you've seen it.
It's in the back of my head. I've made enough jokes about gay fashion icons. I'm sure somewhere in the back of my head there's something that'll help me here.
I'm gonna look that up to see if this guy is a gay fashion icon.
I don't know that it's even a guy. I've got two names floating around in my head: Vera Wang and Vivian Westwood. I'm going to say. I'm going to say Vivian Westwood.
Incorrect. Oscar de la Renta, who is Dominican.
Oh, that's most definitely a gay fashion icon.
Wait, so he's Dominican and yet he's considered an Italian designer?
Uh huh.
That kind of confuses me a little bit, but
He went.
what does Scarlet...
Well, where did he go to find his fame?
Oh, okay, that... Okay. What does Scarlet use to make a new dress in Margaret Mitchell's Gone with the Wind?
Oh, been a hot minute since I read that.
Or seen it. Was made into a film.
It was red, which is leaning me toward velvet. What else could have been red at the time?
For the sake of getting an actual answer out of you, it's not a material, it's an item.
Read the question again?
What does Scarlet use to make a new dress in Margaret Mitchell's Gone with the Wind?
Well, back then they didn't have sewing machines, at least not as we understand that. Uh, I'm going to say she just used her bare hands and a needle. Like she sewed it herself. That's all I can think of.
No, we're wondering the item that was turned into a dress.
I don't know that.
Curtains.
Okay, so they were.
The answer is curtains.
So they were velvet drapes, essentially.
Possibly. What animal is most famed for its fur worldwide?
Would you say what animal is most famous for its fur?
Famed.
Famed.
The explicit term used was famed.
It's got to be one of the coats. Fox, fur, mink. I'm going to throw my hat into mink.
Correct.
This ties us up at 11.
Yeah, well, let's see if you can get this next one. What slang term describes someone who is addicted to tanning?
You broke up one more time?
What? Let me pull my mic closer. What slang term describes someone who is addicted to tanning?
Oh, this is a pretty sick term if you think about where it branches from. A tanorexic.
I only know anorexic, so is there something else to that?
Anorexic.
Ah.
Is it tanorexic?
Well, either way, that's 12 to
11.
that's 12 to 11, and I'm just kind of curious. Oh wow, I would actually have wanted either of these cards.
Oh, sorry, Mongo.
Well, you beat me fair and square, even though you didn't get the meat curtains right.
Well, I didn't expect to. Go ahead and make flip.
Yeah.
Very disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was a fun little ending there. I'm going to push the button. That's it for tonight. Thanks for coming, people. What are you, Mongo?
I feel pretty and witty.